connection when my broadcast connection went bad. So right now I'm getting ready to redo everything.
His bronze
Hold on a
mask struck the
second.
floor and continued transmitting binary prayers after the brain behind it had been destroyed. Core drive reached the structural controls. Melter charges already lined the converging pylon supports. The network is loaded, he said.
Yeah.
I used to just use my normal apps, but now I
Then
charge
go with smoke
every
screen.
time I'm just scrolling, browsing, or googling like normal, Generate gives me points in the background. You literally just connect it once, then forget about it. No effort, no weird tasks. Then I just swap my points for things that I actually buy anyway. This is literally funded by my screen time. And if you want, you can donate your points to charities that you care about. Generate's actually been featured on Dragon's Den and BBC Good Morning, so it's legit. Most of that focus on small cash outs after a long wait. Generate helps you save on things you buy anyway, with meaningful savings. Download the free Generate app today and start charging your apps.
Number of mine 30. Okay, we're going with auto.
My service is fulfillment.
Infantry all
If you were locked up at any Illinois juvenile detention center, such as Cook County, the Audi home, or anywhere else in the system, a global settlement may...
Pylon supports.
Gonna
The
stop
network
real
is loaded,
quick.
he said. Abaddon looked across the nexus. Break it. Core drive closed the detonator. The first charge fired. The nearest support became liquid. A fracture traveled into the abyss. Another charge followed, then another. Across Cadia, pylons cracked in sequence. Black structures older than mankind split from base to summit. The null field convulsed. Psychic pressure struck the chamber like an ocean breaking through a breached wall. Drakenian began laughing. Demonic fire returned to weapons, armor, and flesh. Mutations reopened. Sorcery ignited through the tunnels. Every corpse upon the bridge moved. Dead mouths opened. Vale's severed head rolled among the stones and began screaming in a voice that did not belong to him. Around it, the fallen joined the cry. Thousands of throats proclaimed the return of hell. Cadia refused to understand that it had been defeated. The structural nexus beneath the eastern ridge had broken. Ancient pylons had split from root to summit. The null field had convulsed, weakened, and surrendered whole regions of the planet to the warp. It should have ended there. On any lesser world, it would have. Instead, the Cadians counterattacked. Armored regiments emerged from buried reserve depots. Infantry companies thought annihilated reappeared through transit tunnels and struck exposed traitor flanks. Artillery batteries continued firing after their command bunkers had been reduced to molten craters, guided by range tables engraved generations before the invasion. Fortress Kazas burned and fought. Kazavarkan had lost its western bastions, 3 subterranean command levels, and most of its surface armor. Its walls were blackened. Entire sectors had collapsed into pits, filled with fire, broken tanks, and the compacted remains of thousands. Still, its guns fired. Colonel Jorvan Dre stood inside what remained of the western command bunker. The ceiling had been reinforced with tank hulls dragged into place by engineers. Power cables hung across the chamber. Blood dried on every console, every map table, and every section of wall not burned black by electrical fires. Major Halvek no longer stood beside him. The Major had died during the last counterattack. A piece of shrapnel had entered beneath his gorget and severed both arteries in his neck. He had continued issuing orders for nearly a minute, while blood poured across his chest. Dre had held the wound closed until Halvek stopped breathing. Then he had returned to the tactical table. There had been no time for ceremony. Enemy pressure increasing along the eastern transit routes, a Vox officer reported. Black Legion armor is advancing behind plague formations. Seal the lower junctions. Friendly troops remain beyond them. How many? The officer listened to his headset. 2 companies. Seal them. The order traveled. Deep beneath the casa, adamantium blast doors descended, while Cadian soldiers withdrew through corridors filled with smoke and wounded men. Those closest reached safety. Those farther behind began shouting through the Vox when they understood the doors would not stop. Some begged, most did not. The barriers locked. Promethium
can I do
charges
for you?
ignited on the enemy side. The Cadian companies died with the traitors surrounding them, their last transmissions consumed by static and fire. Dre marked the junction closed. The battle continued. Across
Make
the planet,
600, then we get this
Imperial
one.
counterattacks, forced Chaos warbands from ground, taken at catastrophic
You
cost.
tell people that I've got the
World
stuff they
Eaters
want.
abandoned captured artillery positions to pursue retreating infantry. Night Lords withdrew from districts where defenders had stopped fearing them. Word-bearers gathered around blood-soaked ruins to summon entities that the damaged pylon network still strangled before manifestation. The Death Guard retained every trench they entered. Nothing living remained within those trenches. The Black Legion held the pylon approaches, but the destruction of the Nexus had not erased the entire network. Fractured pylons continued emitting pulses of null energy. Demons appeared and vanished within breaths. Sorcerers cast fire one moment and vomited blood the next. Cadia existed between realities. The world was wounded beyond recovery. It had not yet stopped killing. In orbit, the will of eternity began to die. The Blackstone fortress turned above Cadia like a continent cut from midnight. Its angular structures swallowed light. Towers rose from its surface in geometries that wounded the eye. Weapon systems capable of dismembering fleets lay silent along its flanks. Imperial fire had broken it. Lance strikes had opened immense wounds through its outer structures. Explosions traveled through internal chambers built before humanity possessed language. Demonic flames spread across the fortress in sheets of crimson and violet, feeding upon crewmen, slaves, and machine systems without distinction. Sections kilometers across broke away. Some entered Cadia's atmosphere and became storms of burning debris. Others drifted into the fleet, crushing escorts too slow to evade. Inside the fortress, gravity failed in alternating zones.
Back when I started Albion Online, I was kinda worried about how to play. Afraid I might make the wrong choices. You know, what role do I choose? What's the best class? But then I started playing, and there were no classes. I could play whatever I wanted and create my own combat style. Each piece of equipment offers several spells I can use in different situations. Like when I'm exploring Albion. Fighting monsters. Other players. Or running for my life.
Gravity failed in alternating zones. Crewmen fell upward through command chambers and struck ceilings hard enough to split their skulls. Slaves tumbled into open reactor shafts. Others remained suspended in air while demonic fire moved across them, peeling skin from bodies in long, curling strips. The fortress's central weapon had ceased responding. Its guidance systems contradicted one another. Some insisted the fortress remained in orbit. Others claimed it was beneath Cadia's crust, inside the Eye of Terror, or approaching a star that had died millions of years before the Imperium existed. The admiral commanding the surviving escort fleet transmitted his recommendation to the vengeful spirit. "Withdraw the fortress," Admiral Varkesh said. "Tow it beyond the engagement zone before the Imperials complete its destruction. We may recover primary control given time." Time had become the rarest resource in the system. Abaddon returned from Cadia aboard a damaged Dreadclaw. The assault craft struck the flagship's deck, with one engine burning and the other coughing black smoke. Its armored claws failed to deploy. The vessel skidded across the hangar, crushing servitors and scattering ground crews before colliding with a refueling shrine. The hatch blew out. Abaddon emerged through the smoke. Blood covered him. Not all of it belonged to his enemies. His breastplate was split where Captain Acastus Vale's thunderhammer had struck. Broken ceramite had driven into the flesh beneath. One side of his torso moved incorrectly with every breath. Powdered pylon stone coated his legs and cloak. Draconian dragged against the deck behind him, carving a black line through oil, blood, and metal. The demon blade laughed again. The pylon field had weakened enough for its voice to return. Apothecaries waited at the edge of the landing zone, Their armor was black, their tools mounted upon articulated harnesses. One approached with a surgical injector raised. War Master, your thoracic cage is compromised. Multiple fractures, internal bleeding. One lung is partially collapsed. Abaddon continued walking. Treated. Sedation will be required. No. The extraction of armor fragments. Abaddon stopped. The apothecary did the same. Treat it while I walk. The surgeon lowered the injector. Servitors cut open the broken breastplate as Abaddon crossed the hangar. Circular saws screamed against ceramite. Mechanical arms peeled damaged sections away, exposing muscles dark with blood. A rib protruded beneath the skin. The apothecary cut into Abaddon's side. Blood ran down the War Master's armor and struck the deck.
There's a vast cogitator array hidden in the turret. The heretics use it for gathering intel, so let's exploit that. Security's no joke, but some of the ex-cartel, now moving in lucky gunmans, will have today's cyber idents. Soon as you're inside, feed the data package into the array. They'll never know what you've done until it's too late.
And continued working. By the time Abaddon reached the strategium, his arm the world need to turn. Abaddon spoke.
Logging your own crash account. Number one, why you been away
Slices and everything!
Your training shines through even now.
Training? This is pure survival instinct, I'll have you know. Medical station!
It is certainly a fact. Your death is at hand, Master! Master is no more! Don't you recognize an allied veteran?
Degrading. Casualty losses. Acceptable in isolation. Unsustainable when combined with a brass box grill opened upon the strategic wall. Mordrake's full voice entered from the prow. The dark fossil remained chained outside the hull. Vacuum surrounded him, yet warp alteration allowed
Right
his words
to where the heretics really got their claws into the water cartel. It all went downhill from there.
Every syllable emerged wet and distorted. The world resists because the covenant was denied. No one answered.
Beware! The barrel's exploding!
The four offered certainty.
Did you think our
You
path would
answered
be
with
easy?
pride. The blood of your army. Destruction was meant to be consecrated by ascension. Abaddon looked toward the grill. Can your gods hear you? Hear every confession. When they see Cadia, they see all worlds. One world is denied.
You have yourself in Boba for now, but it cannot disguise Have a care, my friend. What is hard so easily becomes brittle, and that which is brittle
Did you get a look for that?
Damn it. Damn it.
Were older than imperial dynasties had died boarding its impossible walls. Every commander in the chamber expected Abaddon to preside. Alter its angle,
True enough.
burn the engines
If only
until
we
they
had
failed.
proof of
The
tangible
world
progress.
law began up. The sound spread to the chamber. Even Darktide looked impressed. Admiral Varkesh did
Barrel's
not.
going to blow!
The will of eternity is in so is time. It is sacred. An artifact of power beyond our understanding.
This way!
The
Come
Gothic
on!
War was fought to claim it. It was claimed. To destroy
Drax
it
is
now.
something. Bring it down!
Michelle and Varkesh.
need of you all. I am called to judgment.
Could be worse. Much worse. Ammo! Take whatever you need.
When its towing line shifted, the cable cut through 3 decks, dividing thousands of crewmen before the ship's spine broke. Its reactor exploded into the Blackstone fortress, adding force to the descent. A bad part of the operation continued.
Hey! Sticky fingers! Share the ammo!
On this occasion, my zeal exceeded my judgment.
Get started, you know what we're here for.
Kill that power music! Ahead the project!
Salutations. Hadron online. Scanning protocols engaged.
The hound is neutralized!
If you use the servant spell, I shall look to you for a replacement.
Maybe too late!
Calling them off! Leave them long enough!
This is a primary search location. Deploy your auspices and remain alert for data points.
Scan the target! Assisting probe authorized!
Need cover!
Shotgun sighted!
Reaching the interior!
Got a present for ya! An elegant headshot! Shotgun! Kill the hound! I've got you now!
More blood than think I did.
Initiating crowd control!
Are you waiting for an invitation? Very well. I found the procedure to upload your data to the server side.
Adding force to the descent, Abaddon ordered the operation to continue. Within the tunnels,
Being helpful! You okay?
reactor chambers became furnaces. Shielding
I will see!
Upload the data to the server spell immediately.
I embraced them upright.
Ammo crate! Dominate the gunner! You've got me!
I trust these rejects are performing within acceptable parameters, Augustine?
Yes, at least so far. You can expect my full report later.
Excellent. A little light readings out to the pile, no doubt. The Emperor protects.
Oh, our pilot. Got a mouth on her, doesn't she?
Protocol actually means.
The cartel rugged teams to bring traitors out here and throw them over the side.
Around him. Continued working.
Can't shoot! No ammo!
These are dark days for a woman. Lighten up a bit. Being twisted so tight's gonna get you killed. And your slovenliness is bound to do for you. Oh, you'd see me right so far.
All positions hold. The officer said.
Allow me!
Closer and nothing changes. Don't be like that. It ain't true. Your attempt at good cheer is acknowledged and appreciated. I mean, you keep killing all these drags and stabs. Dead. Ergo, something has changed. I do not believe we are having the same conversation. You're silent.
And let's get this finished. Generate browser extension.
Ammo depleted!
Just like this. Look at all these free products I'm using. The generate app I've always saved so much in my first. I love that you can also use points to donate to the cause by massive. You have a range of charities from the app.
Medicaid station!
The beneficent Emperor heals even you!
Continue the fight for the Imperium.
Ammo!
It's your turn to save money and get rewards. Download the Generate app. No problem. Just input the cipher ident and we'll see what happens. You'll have to disable the security stack.
You did!
Mutiny eliminated!
Walker's ready to blow!
Retrieval site identified. Varlets. Data stream. Acceptable quality.
Those regiments still came.
Data stream ceased. You are certain you stored the data interrogator correctly?
Look serious, veteran!
Excessive force authorized.
Your incompetence is showing. The interrogator requires a reboot.
The commissar shot him. The transport fitted the range of artillery. Those left behind watched them climb into the burning sky. Some cheered, others fired. As Captain Barker, Colonel Jordan Gray, while standing in a range.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked. But it is now working.
Fuck you! Tougher than this!
This time,
Final operational spaceport
No one
beyond
say
the
a
southern
bloody
transit
word!
corridor. It would carry him, his command staff, and selected
Hey, dude, come help us.
surface. The pilot had been instructed to hold until the last possible moment. Dre tore the message in half. Major Halbeck was dead. Most of the command staff had died with him. The regiment existed now as scattered companies, tank crews, artillerymen without guns, and infantry sections commanded by whoever still possessed a working Vox. A young captain watched Dre destroy the order. Colonel, command requires continuity. Cadia requires time. The transports are still loading. I know. We could reach the spaceport. Dre looked along the trench, then listened without turning their heads. Their faces were hollow beneath ash and dried blood. Some had fought without sleep for so long that their hands shook around their rifles. One soldier had bound a severed ear against the side of his head because no medikey remained to remove it properly. Dre climbed onto the firing step. Listen. The nearest guns quieted by degrees. The bombardment did not. Shells fell beyond the trench, throwing dirt and pieces of men into the air. The sky had become a roof of smoke lit from above by the descending Blackstone fortress. Its vast silhouette grew with every passing minute. No reinforcement is coming, they said. No victory remains to be won here. The captain beside him lowered his eyes. Dre continued. Survival is no longer our objective. No one spoke. Every minute we hold this corridor allows another transport to leave Cadia. Every enemy we kill here is one less reaching the spaceport before the final war. We are not defending ground. He drew his power sword. The blade ignited with a hard blue glare. We are purchasing lives. The veteran in the trench laughed. It was not amusement. It was recognition. Dre raised the sword toward the smoke. The sky. The answer came from exhausted throats. Cadia stands. The final ground battle began. Cadian tanks emerged from ruined manufacturing halls with no infantry screens and almost no ammunition. Lehman Russ battle cannons fired until their barrels glowed red. Crews poured coolant across breaches and continued loading shells while steam filled the turrets. One tank fired its last round into a Black Legion land. One tank fired its last round into a Black Legion land.
We're getting you to notice.
One tank fired its last round into a Black Legion land.
Thanks, man.
They have us at a disadvantage!
The boy took a teddy bear. Not the bear! A what? A teddy bear. Let me get this straight. The void takes out 6 planets, and Helldivers don't even flinch. Yep. But the void takes 1 snuggle diver, and suddenly everyone's ready to raise the split? Pretty much. The ways of Helldivers are mysterious and unknown. Nothing wrong with a little chaos. What did you do to piss? Yo, bro. What's up? How you feel about fighting in action? I feel good. Go ahead and set that up, my boy. I bet. I'm finna call Johnny real quick. Call him, dude.
Wait, Johnny? Wait, you should have said Johnny.
You know Johnny. You got shades, famous actor. Hold on, man. And why did you want to fight us? Be mad I took Sonya. Sonya who? Sonya Blade.
Yep, you fucked.
Still, they can rest easy knowing they've helped us feed the heretics a bunch of bad intel. Should make things easier for us in the coming days. I can't argue with that.
Look, the only thing we gotta do is get away from here as possible.
operational. Disengaging.
You're heading into the torrent. Radix identified a target that wants eliminating. The target's turned an enforcer station into a private bolt hole. Ironical what? Go in through the sewers, find your way up to the streets, execute the target, don't let me down.
Catch a lungful of that! Rank don't begin to describe it.
I hope you're gone before they flush the system.
So Mortalis! That's what this is. A place where soldiers come to die.
You can't find the enforcer station from down here, so you'll have to find an ascender.
Weapons up! Stay sharp!
Don't think I haven't seen you cozy enough to run it. Following orders. None of you'd understand. That's what it looks like written down, all right. But it's pretty...
Not pretty, is it? You should try living down here.
You die!
like that? Well, something. Remember to keep your heads down. I ain't carrying you back to the Morning Star. Saving ammo for something special, are we?
Try to behave like soldiers, if you can.
Sit down! Get out! Get him angrier!
Talk it down! Hold him down! Hungry! Hungry! Okay.
Why didn't you duck? Haven't I warned you to duck?
Not that time!
I mean, sure, not that time, but you gotta think on your feet.
I'm taken!
Gotta light him up! Ain't gonna die like this. Don't fret, soldier. We'll get you out. Stop showing off. Gun strike! Ammo! Grab all you can
And all the
carry!
hubs raised up on stilts! Don't look at North saying, "See worse than this?"
We ain't here to hit armor! Anyone seen ammo?
Gunner Sergeant! Precious sword! Target! Don't waste ammo! Dug in! Buster! Target and eliminate! Oh, no burster! Can't tell flesh from bone, say they. It's time to kill him. What do I know about this? You think you are going down here without it? I don't care.
Piss off! I'm reloading!
Up the move, soldier!
Hurry up! I've heretics to kill! You worthless, ungrateful sacks!
I am busy! You taking this ammo, veteran? Now then, got any ideas how we can make some accuracy in all this mess?
Couple of options. Melvin is glad to take bodies off our hands. Maybe we sell Zola a trader or two.
I like that. Who's your pick?
Let's not get into that now. Better to make the others nervous, yeah?
Right you are.
You're the attender. Hopefully it still works.
Ammo!
Attenders deploying. Stay alive until then.
Ready for a fight?
Boy, you're a hound. They're in cover. Flush them out. you'd not leave me there. Yeah, that's a bummer now.
You think this is bad? The deep arm's worse!
No, beloved. I don't want to go down there.
Wasn't so long ago that I was living around here. Let the past stay where it is.
Ammo. A soldier's best friend.
30K station!
Request ammo.
Maidstone!
I mean, this whole Hive City stinks. Trading Street, I don't think. Medicaid station.
You'll find our sanction redactors target inside the enforcer section.
Beats sit around in a jail cell, don't it? It's a grand day for a bit of slaughter, don't you think?
It's all the same to me. Long as there's a payday.
Where's your romance, your gaiety, your sense of wonder?
You couldn't afford it.
If I cop a packet down here, I don't want you leaving me behind. You got that?
Yeah, sweetheart, I know.
So you won't abandon me?
Of course.
Steve, Ziggy, stop!
Coming
I reckon it can be recharged. Watch out for a hound. Ready, Pat?
Mounting, drop!
We'll be trapped down there.
Fine. Abandon me. You know what I like about all this? No commissars poking their phony noses into my business. No way back from here!
If you scare the rotters half as much as you scare me, they must be terrified.
Me? I'm harmless. Well, mostly harmless. Sometimes. It all depends.
Yeah, the unpredictability makes it worse.
Sorry?
Upgrading your clearances. You should be able to access the elevator.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking your sweet time down there. Reminds you of happier days, does it?
Hardly. I'm glad to have put my past behind me.
They always say that. It's never true.
Hang there!
I'm
Here! I knew you'd be coming!
alright.
Thanks for an active target confirmed and locked in. I want him dead.
Don't you dare leave me!
Here! What have you on your feet? Got smoke out!
You're not done yet.
You can't do this without me!
We've all got to go sometime!
Find them! Surviving nothing!
seems that for once, dear Augustine did not exaggerate. There's one arch-heretic fewer among the living. May the celebrations begin, etc., etc. I understand that the surviving water cartel have taken the opportunity to remonstrate with the heretics. I do so like a brawl with no winners. But don't even think that you'll be resting on your laurels. You're still scum, but you're useful scum. In fact, I think it's time you introduced yourself to Hadron. I'm sure she's going to simply adore you.